Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like 80.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Black 20.
Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
They'll run on first down. It's Conner, and he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On second down now, it's Conner. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Switch it, switch it.
Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Juju, there's definitely a positive spirit about that man. You know, he was, I know you know this story, but he was asked in training camp by a fan to sign his head next to a tattooed Steelers logo.
Not a piece of paper on his head.
No.
Sign his head.
Sign his head. And then later Juju told reporters he'd give game tickets to that fan if he got it tattooed. Well, he did. And Juju came through with not only game tickets, but season tickets for the fans.
Well, there is a positive spirit about him, as you said. He does give good juju out there, and the fans feel it. In fact, at another practice session, he took part in a gender reveal because the fans asked him, hey, can you come over and help us out with this? He said, sure. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a boy.
He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Don't say nothing. Let's go.
No spacing.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Mike, 55.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Get in the weight room. 55's Mike, guys. 55. All day, dog.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. A deep ball for Dotson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. The ball comes out, and the Redskins scoop it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A first carry now for Thompson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check the hot read.
Second down, Haskins going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watching you cry. You don't know no better. Mike 55. Right there.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. It's brought in by Dotson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
To Thompson on the draw. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
We got 3. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
55 Mike, guys, 55.
You don't want none. Get in. Pick up the ball. Mike 55. Mike 55. You gonna get this, boy?
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this throw will be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On second down, it's Connor, and they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone, and he finds McDonald. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. First and 10 at the 14. A give running right is Counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. On second down now, it's Connor. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go.
And it's third down.
Check! Black 20! Check! 53!
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Black 80!
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
Roethlisberger coming up with a first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. This is Connor running right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
On second down, it's Connor, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
hard now. 180. 53. Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Yeah, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 17, Roethlisberger, his throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll run here with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Right here. We got to step it up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. 3rd down here.
He was covered by Steven Nelson.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey. Go. Mike, 55. Short. 55. Hey, pick your game.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Check 55, Mike.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Check 52. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt.
Now, guy stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Hey, 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 hey. Boss, boy.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th down. Haskins over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st down, it's Thompson. The tackle there by Mark Barron. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check 55.
Check 26, check 26. 22, check, Bama. 22, check, Bama. Bama.
Again, a run with Thompson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9.
So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Mike, 55.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be taken at the 13. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Flag 20.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Eight.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Steelers.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Now it's Roethlisberger. Johnson's got it complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
This is counter. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to play.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Connor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's counter. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The tackle made by It's a gain of a yard.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third.
Strip that ball. 57. Hey, Charlie. I got it.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Yeah, I got you. Watch it. No foul.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. He got 29 yards that time.
First down, Steelers.
Set. Block 80. Solid. 5 down. Tighten up. Pull it together.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Quinton Dunbar on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Connor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Sean Davis with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Mike, 53. Mike. Let's go. 53 to Mike.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll keep it on the ground. Connor. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
53, Mike 53. Switch it. Easy. He's crossing. He's checking crowd.
On the run is Connor. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Boswell for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.